marriage between your year of birth, your gender, and what direction are we talking about here? And many people in the United States are completely compass impaired, which, at least take your iPhone or take a little compass. With those pieces of information, there's more help available. So what Sydney has been describing is, there's some pockets that, not necessarily the easiest to deal with, but we can adjust it. I can say, no, turn your chair against that. For those of you who have a computer this year and you're looking smack into the west, not a good idea. Turn the computer a little bit. Change the projection of the chair. So the cures don't have to be heavy-duty and heavy-handed. They're very simple.
Unfortunately, the only way to enter my apartment is in the west, but I'm facing east to come in the apartment.
Fine. That's perfect. And next year the west may be just delightful. So we can't keep moving every time. Oh, that's not good. And so you make the best of it, and it'll be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, the problem with this year is there's actually not too terribly many feng shui cures. And I think part of that is because of the energy of Con North, which is very contemplative and reflective. So as far with that west door, what you do have to be careful of, though, is the gossip star is there.
Oh.
And be on guard against conflicts. So I don't care what happens to you, kid. No conflict this year.
Oh, wow. Oh, really? Oh, my God. I've got things going on. But, okay.
Yeah.
I have to complete.
Oh,
wow.
Drop it. It's like a dog with a bone. Drop it.
Well, what's the deal when, a misguided police report that would cost thousands because it says the wrong thing, a misguided hospital bill that's the wrong thing. I mean, it's thousands of dollars.
Okay, well, first thing is you're going to have to approach it after only a lot of contemplation and getting yourself so extremely centered. That'll help. The other thing is is this a 2-story thing? Are you walking up to a second level, or is it the first level?
Well, I have to come in off of the street up to the lawn, which is a story outside.
Okay.
But I'm physically on the first floor of the 2 stories.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah.
All right. When you get in, as I'm opening your west door, if you could find or make or even put paint a mural on the wall or find something that looks like it's got a little waterfall.
On which wall?
Coming right in. I'm not fussy. Wherever, I don't know, for some reason I'm sort of seeing it on the right wall because it's going to block the ferociousness of that Western energy coming in. It's kind of like, put a fountain, put the aquarium, but they're messy. You're not going to put an aquarium there, but you could put a picture of a lovely fountain.
And how about an old-fashioned lava lamp? Bubbles up.
If there's space for it, I'm not understanding the space restrictions here, but if there's space for it, yeah.
Okay.
Is lava is that water based? I don't know those things.
It's the color purple in water, and when it gets warm, these bubbles bubble up.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if you can't find a little Walmart picture of a waterfall. A waterfall or a fountain.
Okay.
Just make sure if you get the picture of the fountain that there's water flowing. It's just not a still fountain.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can find that. And that'll help.
Yeah.
But you got that darn 3-star coming right at you in the west there, which is, that's the arguing star and gossip.
Yeah. Okay. And it has, since I moved in here, one of those things happened. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and most of it's based on misunderstandings.
Yes, absolutely. It's the correct language.
Okay.
Misunderstandings. Mm-hmm.
So just, again, lay low as best you can, but then do the inner work. You're a shaman, for heaven's sake. You know how to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
Great.
the 3 star is also considered the robbery star, which could be your reputation.
Right.
Yeah. So you're going to protect that entrance. Even a black doormat could be a lovely
There
little...
is a black doormat.
Yeah, black or,
There
the dark blue kind of watery thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few ways to skin that cat.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, my friend. I'm sending you happy thoughts.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
It's interesting. Once we make the adjustments to a certain area, once Sydney clears that, it's a blockage. Your house echoes your body. So you go to an acupuncturist or somebody who does Qigong, they're reading the blockages. Once she clears that, there's room for expansion, promotion, people work in harmony with her, sales increase. So there's a lot, darn well, if you have a little arthritis in your hand, you release that blockage, you're a whole new person. So that's the kind of thing that Feng Shui aims to do. Take the blockage away to help you get the life that you should have. It's yours. So I have a caller on the line. Hi there.
Hi, Elaine, this is Lydia from New Jersey. How are you?
I'm fine, Lydia. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. It's always wonderful to hear your voice.
It's very wonderful to hear your voice. How are you doing and what's happening in your world?
Well, I was listening to your show. I just turned it on now. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to hear it from the beginning, but I'm going to stay tuned to hear everything that you have to say. And I heard you talking to someone about where to place things in their entrance. And we spoke briefly when you were in New Jersey about the fact that we're in a temporary home right now renting. And I'm trying to give myself a sense of permanency in a place that I know is not permanent.
Oh, that's an interesting conundrum. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What I've
well, I guess what I should say, because I realize it's not permanent, I guess a place of feeling peaceful in a place that is not permanent.
Excellent. Which actually is the whole object of the game, no matter how it's played. I look at people with thinking that they have this sense of permanence. They're going to work for IBM all their life, or they're going to live in this house all their life. That's a false sense of permanence. The real permanence comes from mastering exactly what you're saying, to be extraordinarily in harmony with if you're living in a tent for a week.
Right.
Lydia, give me your birthday again, please.
Sure. It's July 4th. We need the year.
Please.
1959.
Okay. All right. Just let me see where we're going with this. All right. So you've come in as under the Earth Pig. Does that ring a bell?
Perhaps. I don't know.
Okay. And you are Kan North, Kan. 1959. Yep, got it. Mm-hmm. So because it's so interesting to me when people call in, I'm finding they're either Kan North energy or it's very closely connected with them, or they are the sign of the rooster, because this is all going to be a little bit of shifting sands for people. What's the direction of the front door of the place you're in? Oh, it's a trick question. I know.
That. No, but I should probably know that. The direction, you mean if I'm facing out?
Yes, please.
I'm looking out of the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That would be north.
Okay, so we got a lot of north energy there. All right, so you are it. How long are you anticipating being in this house?
I don't know. I'm not. We are here for at least the next 6 months. However, it's a lovely place, and there's no reason why we wouldn't stay. I think we are just free spirits at the moment since we sold our home, and we're trying to figure out where we are going to land.
Mm-hmm.
So there isn't any pressure.
Okay, good. Because you may not know where you're supposed to go. You're going to almost have, I would suspect, a few false starts between now and your birthday.
Okay.
Because of the energy of this con north, both of your front door and what you are. And when you're telling me the front door is in the front of this space, Lydia?
The front door is in the front of the space.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means the backyard is south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the south is a very unsettled direction this year. So you're almost at times going to feel like you can't figure out where the scratch is. You've got to scratch and you can't figure out how to scratch it or where it exactly is. An itch.
Okay.
All right. Yet when it gets to your birthday, Shazam, it all drops away. So you may explore. You may do some traveling. You may, head out a little bit to, I don't know, North Carolina, Tennessee, a few states, look around. But closer to your birthday, that's when, bingo, got it, we're done. Now, the thing is, because this con north is so large this year, and it is what you are, it could bring a very big shift of a lot of things out of state.
Mm-hmm.
Have you any sense that you'd like to go out of state?
Well, I'm open to it, whereas prior to my retirement, I don't think I ever thought I'd be going out of state.
Mm-hmm.
And now I feel very open to anything, out of state, whatever life has in store for me. I'm open to travel that path.
Yeah, and she life is going to bring it to you very easily without a lot of consternation and aggravation, and even not a lot of searching. It's a case, the con north energy. The only real cure is contemplation and stillness. Take the walk in the forest, go by the ocean, gentle. Now, as much as she's stirring things up, but that's the cure. And always but there must be something else. No, not really. You could bring in some of the color blue into the space. Your front doormat could be changed to a deep blue or even a black. Mm-hmm. That would give a little relief. If you want peace in the place, keep decluttering.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that we have done.
And if you find that you sit in a certain area and that's where you get, slightly aggravated with one another, you need to clear that area. That area would need either sage or the tincture bells, a little sound healing through a CD that's, got some chanting or something. Mm-hmm. And just keeping the energetics of the airwave in a place like this are going to be better. Your insight is going to change, Lydia, because of the darn house sitting in the south. Your whole eyesight, and I don't know whether I'm actually meaning your actual vision or your inner sight, will change. And it's important to have it change.
Okay.
How are your eyes, actually?
My eyes are okay. I have a perceptual problem at times, but I'm working on that through therapy.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perception. Huh.
Like a depth perception. It's a problem really with my balance. It's my inner ear, but it affects my sight, so I work on it through vision therapy.
Isn't that interesting? The inner ear is connected on the meridian of the kidney chi. Con North is all about kidney and overcoming fear. That's the emotion that's connected. And so, in a couple of, when we actually get into the new year, and you can consider it either January 28th when the lunar year starts, or the solar new year, which is this year it's actually going to be February 3rd, not the 4th.